We open this practice in Shavasana. So if you're already there, feel free to stay there. If you're new to this particular practice, feel free to glance up at the screen and we'll do a quick overview of the poses we're going to pass through today. So we start in Shavasana. We'll take a reclined twist to both sides. We'll do a bridge in the middle, and then we'll bring up one leg for a figure four, a hugging figure four, and a twisting figure four. And then we'll bring up the other leg for a figure four, a hugging figure four, and a twisting figure four. We'll come back through center with another bridge, option to have the arms in the air here. Then we'll take a reclined eagle on one side, wrapping our legs and our arms around each other. Coming back through center, taking a bridge. And then we'll do a reclined eagle on the other side, wrapping our legs and our arms around each other. Releasing from that pose, centering again with either a bridge or a wheel, and then bringing the practice to close with Shavasana. So finding our way to Shavasana. Lying on our backs, arms are by our side, palms are face up, feet are falling away from each other. Taking just a few minutes to breathe here. Before starting to bring some life into your Shavasana. Whatever way that looks for you, wiggling or moving, whatever feels nice, waking up your body. We're going to start with that reclined twist. So we'll bring our legs together, arms by our sides. And then we're going to bring our right knee in towards our chest, giving it a hug. And then using our left hand, we'll guide that right knee across the body. When we take a twist, our shoulders stay flat on the mat. Our hips may or may not lift off, depending on how our body's feeling today. And then slowly releasing from the twist, bringing our hips back to center, sending both our legs out long. Repeating this on the other side, we'll bring our left knee into our chest, giving it a hug. And then using our right hand, we'll guide our left knee across the body. Again, shoulders will stay flat on the mat. Hips may or may not lift up off the mat, depending on how our body's feeling today. And then unwinding back through center, sending both legs out long. And then bending into both knees, we'll bring both feet flat onto the mat here. Feeling the weight in all four corners of our feet, feeling the weight in our left and our right hips, feeling the weight in our left and our right shoulders. Noticing the 6 points of contact here with the mat. And then when we're ready, pressing into the mat with all four corners of our feet, we're going to lift our bottom towards the sky, moving into a bridge. If it feels nice, maybe we want to wiggle our shoulders a little further under our body, lifting our bottoms just a little bit higher towards the sky. And then when we're ready, slowly lowering back to the mat. And then picking up our right foot, we'll bring it to our left knee, opening up the right knee into a figure 4. Pressing into the mat with all four corners of our torso, both sides of our hips, both sides of our shoulders. And then picking the left foot up off the mat, leaving the right foot on the left knee, we're going to bring the left knee in towards the chest, and if it feels nice, maybe giving it a hug. Continuing to keep the right foot where it is, we're going to bring the left foot back to the mat. And then keeping that right foot attached to the left knee, we're going to drop the left knee towards the left side. So we're taking an open leg twist here. Our shoulders are again staying somewhat flat on the mat, and our hips may or may not lift up off the mat, depending on how our body's feeling. And then bringing our hips back through center. releasing both feet back to the mat. This time picking up our left foot, crossing it over our right knee, and then opening that left knee into a figure 4 shape. Finding our weight solidly in all 4 corners of our torso. And then keeping the left foot on the right knee, picking that right knee up and hugging it in towards the body. Perhaps reaching around and giving it a hug with our arms if that feels nice for us today. And then keeping the left foot where it is, dropping the right foot back down towards the mat, figure 4. And then again, keeping the left foot on the right knee, we're going to drop the right knee over towards the right. Taking an open leg twist here, the shoulders stay flat on the mat, the hips may or may not lift up off the mat. And then bringing the hips back through center. Dropping the left foot back to the mat. Finding your weight solidly in both feet, both hips, both shoulders. We're going to take another bridge here. Option is to keep arms by the side as they were before, moving directly into that bridge. Option 2 is to take the arms and clasp them towards the sky above your chest. And then from here, again, pressing into all 4 corners of the feet, we'll lift the bottom towards the sky, taking a bridge. And then slowly bringing our bottoms back to the mat. From here, we'll step through a Reclined Eagle. As we walk through each of the steps of these poses, feel free to stop at the step that feels right for you. So there's no reason to take this to its fullest expression. Take it just as far as feels right for you. So starting with our feet, bottoms and shoulders flat on the mat. Bringing our arms wide open to the side. Picking up our right foot, crossing it over our left knee, opening the knee to a figure 4. Picking the arms up off the mat, lifting them straight out in front of us towards the sky. Taking a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Bringing the left elbow under the right elbow, forearms back to back together. And if it feels nice, you can twist the hands around each other as well, taking the full eagle arm. Then we'll take that right foot, we'll slide it further all the way across the knee so that our right knee is stacked on top of our left knee. And then if and only if it feels nice, maybe that right foot hooks around behind the back of the left leg. Whatever stage of this reclined eagle that you're in at the moment, focusing on all four corners of your torso, pressing those four corners deep into the mat. And then unraveling the arms, separating them wide apart, flat on the mat, palms face up. And then bringing those eagle legs in towards the chest. And then bringing your feet back down towards the mat, unraveling the legs. Both feet, both hips, both shoulders are on the mat. We'll take a gentle bridge here before we repeat this on the other side. So that bridge can look whatever it wants to look like for you at the moment. Perhaps your hands go under your bottom to support this bridge. Whatever feels good. And then releasing that bottom back towards the mat. We're going to take the reclined eagle on the other side. So we'll bring our arms out wide by our side, palms face up. We'll pick up our left foot, cross it over our right knee, and open figure four. We'll bring our arms up off of the mat, pointing towards the sky. We'll bring a 90-degree bend into our elbows. We'll cross the right elbow under the left elbow so that our forearms are back to back. And then if and only if it feels nice, we might wrap that right hand further around the left. Full eagle arms. Then we're going to take that left foot, we're going to slide it further across the right leg so that the left knee stacks on top of the right knee. And then if and only if it feels nice, we'll take that left foot and tuck it all the way around the right leg. Noticing all four corners of your torso here, pressing all four corners into the mat. Unraveling the arms, opening them up wide so that the backs of the palms are back on the mat. Bringing those eagle legs in towards your chest. Dropping the feet back to the mat. Unraveling the legs. At this point, if you have a wheel already in your practice, now is a good opportunity to take a wheel. If you do not already have a wheel in your practice, we're not going to describe it today, so please do simply take another bridge here. If you're taking a bridge, go ahead and lift your bottom towards the sky. Tuck your shoulders further under your back if that feels nice, and hold here. If you're taking the wheel, our arms come above our heads. Pressing into the mat, we'll send our hips towards the sky, upward facing bow. Slowly releasing out of whatever posture you're currently in. And ultimately finding your way to Shavasana. Bringing this practice to a close here. Remaining in Shavasana for as long as feels nice for you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace.